And unfortunately crime. We're breaking down the crime stats over the Carnival weekend.
Also coming up on Good Morning New Orleans, a local business is rebuilding after their ATM was ripped from the concrete. Hear customer reactions to the theft.
Also, the Gordon Plaza Task Force is meeting later today. We'll tell you what's on the agenda coming up.
You're watching Good Morning New Orleans.
Thanks for waking up with us on Good Morning New Orleans. I'm Stephanie Chadog.
I'm Tamika Lee. 5 o'clock on a Thursday. I told our director Elizabeth in the break room earlier, I said, why does this week seem so long? It's so long.
Yes, I have to agree. Mardi Gras feels like it was 5 years ago. It was just Tuesday, just 2 days ago.
It does. This week has felt eternal. I guess just because we were fully indulged in all the festivities / working overtime. But here we are on Thursday. Almost
making our way through.
It's so funny though, because for everybody else, they only just began the week yesterday. We've just been here on the other end. It's hard to work through Mardi Gras. We're thinking of all the people that did. So many people who make the week come to life. So, good morning. It's
good morning. You good, Brooke, over there?
I'm good, yeah.
All right.
I'm cold, so my arms are crossed.
Okay. I was checking.
It's always cold in here. Y'all can only imagine. Truly, it feels far colder than our outdoor temperature at the moment, which is 71. I just actually turned the thermostat up to reach that same number. So the satellite.
Did you touch the thermostat again?
I did touch it.
No, Brooke.
Oh gosh.
Brooke, it's 80s today.
Brooke, you cannot touch the thermostat.
The thing is, we just can't quite get comfortable. It's either freezing in here or it becomes hot and humid quickly. Anyway, our satellite and radar picture at the moment brought to you by New Orleans Roast, showcasing a little bit of cloud cover and some rain off to the northeast. So we're not dealing with it here just yet. Currently at 71 in studio and outside. And it is a little bit foggy because our dew point values have made it to 70. So anytime those match up, you are going to be dealing with fog. We've got the dense fog advisory issued for the entire coast and any body of water nearby. So if you encounter the fog, make sure you're using your low beams. Let's check on traffic. It's 5:02. And traffic is brought to you by Chip Forstall. Right now, we've still got a lot of green here on the map, so no major issues at the moment. Of course, a lot of people probably still picking up and flying out of here today, coming off of Mardi Gras. So we'll keep you posted with MSY drive times. But otherwise, over to the Mississippi Gulf Coast, lots of green as well. The twin spans, like always, taking you about 7 to 8 minutes for the 7 to 8 miles. We've got a 27-minute drive from I-10 westbound at Oak Harbor to US 11, and then over towards Madisonville, Mandeville, Covington, where Kenny and I will be on Saturday for the Crew to Pooch Parade. It's a 24-minute drive to the South Shore. So no issues. Of course, it's only 5:02, but we'll keep you posted as the morning goes on. Back to y'all.
Thanks, Brooke. Well, this morning, the Lafourche Parish Sheriff's Office says a school-age boy is dead after an accidental shooting. Deputies say at 7:45 last night, they were called about a child who had been shot in Raceland. The boy was taken to the hospital where he later died. The Sheriff's Office says the boy and his brother, who are close in age, were playing with a loaded gun when it fired. The incident is under investigation.
Well, the eastbound on-ramp of I-10 at South Carrollton Avenue is reopened after a pedestrian was hit by a car. The NOPD says just after 8:30 last night, an adult man was attempting to cross the on-ramp near the Howard Avenue exit when he was struck by a white Kia Optima going east. He was pronounced dead on the scene. No further information available at this time.
Well, it was a beautiful weekend in New Orleans, full of Mardi Gras festivities and parades.
Yeah, unfortunately, there was a lot of darkness as the city did not see a break in crime. WGNO's Zach LeBay is live in the studio with a look at the numbers. Zach.
Hey, good morning, Tamika and Seth. Yeah, that's right. Well, while Mardi Gras was not without crime, we did see a significant decline from last Friday to the end of festival compared to previous years. Shootings are down 6%, carjackings are down 51%, armed robberies are down 17%, but unfortunately homicides are up by 8%, with 6 homicides reported over Mardi Gras weekend. And while revelers were taking in the floats and throws, thieves were taking more than 160 phones in Tangipahoa Parish. And although some of the numbers are trending down, 2 people were stabbed with an ice pick off of Bourbon Street. And a shooting on I-10 left 2 dead and 3 critically injured. Another shooting brought the Crew of Bacchus to a halt when shots rang out on the Uptown route, killing a 15-year-old and injuring 4 others, including a 4-year-old girl.
We did have some victims over this weekend as it relates to Terpsichore, no doubt about it. And our hearts always will remain and go out to those families and those who suffer. But I have to say, overall, we know that we kept this city safe, we kept our visitors safe, we kept our residents safe throughout the city of New Orleans.
The bond for that alleged shooter was set to $1 million, and now the NOPD is asking for help identifying 3 persons of interest. You can see them on your screen right now. They were there during that shooting on the Bacchus Parade route. They say that they're not wanted on any criminal charges, but they may have information on what led to that shooting. And if you have any information, you're also urged to call Crime Stoppers. That number is 822-1111. Reporting in the studio, Zach Labe, WGNO News.
Zach, now behind us is surveillance video of a truck driving into an uptown business trying to rip the ATM out on Tuesday.
Yeah, the suspect was able to get away, excuse me, with the machine, but they didn't get very far. WGNO's Amy Russo has the story.
Surveillance video showing the moments a truck slammed into Market 45 on Magazine Street. The suspect hitting the business several times with a goal to unhinge the ATM from the concrete and steal it. After a few tries, they were successful, but after dragging the ATM for a few blocks, abandoned it in the street and fled the scene.
That's not good. Yeah. That reminds me of an episode of Trailer Park Boys where they actually did the same thing.
When the owner got to his business on Tuesday, this was what he was left with. Now he's forced to rebuild.
I was upset because these are good people. These guys have converted the store from like an old gas station to a nice little convenience store / liquor store.
This is the kind of thing that happens quite often these days.
Tim Mercier is right. The NOPD confirms in 2023 there have been 4 incidents where an ATM was reported to have been stolen. The most recent at Chop Stop earlier this month.
It's a very unfortunate thing, such violence and aggression.
For Market 45, it was an unfortunate way to end carnival season.
It must have been such a blow for their business.
Amy Russo, WGNO News.
And so far, no arrests have been made. Police are still investigating if this theft is connected to the other 3 ATM thefts so far this year.
Well, if you're looking to recycle all of those beads you caught during carnival season, there are collection boxes outside the Audubon Zoo and at the Audubon Nature Center. The beads will be picked up by the Arc of Greater New Orleans and resold to use again in future parades.
Covering the New Orleans City Council, the Gordon Plaza Task Force will give more information on the buyout and relocation of Gordon Plaza residents at a meeting today. Task Force members will also get an update on the process of buying the homes and rental assistance funding for residents. Today's meeting begins at 2 p.m.
And happening today in Jefferson Parish, Louisiana Department of Transportation, along with other state and parish leaders, will host a groundbreaking ceremony for the Bayou Barataria movable bridge replacement. The new swing span bridge will replace the Leo Kerner Bridge. The ceremony begins at 10 at Jean Lafitte Town Park, adjacent to Town Hall. Coming up, carnival season is over, but seafood season is just beginning. We have a full preview of what you can expect this year.
And it feels like spring out there, which is only appropriate for crawfish season's beginning. Your forecast for the upcoming weekend is next.
Stefanich Hainon, and meteorologist Brooke Laser.
Welcome back. Time now 5:12. The end of carnival season brings the start of Lent.
Yeah, you know what that means? Seafood, everything from crawfish to shrimp. But WG Knows LBJ checked out some prices.
But I'm gonna do crawfish pie. Did I get the soup, the shrimp soup?
Seafood season is officially open, and across New Orleans, the outlook this year, especially for crawfish, is pretty good.
It's a lot. It's abundant. Okay. And the sizes are right now, it's coming in real good.
On the not so good side, prices are still a little high at roughly $3 a pound for live crawfish, but that's not deterring anyone.
I think that's kind of one of the things that's a blessing for Louisiana when it comes to crawfish season, because, you know, you only have it for a certain period of time. So whenever it's time to start eating crawfish again, you don't really care how much it costs. I mean, you might complain about it a little bit, but you still have the craving.
There wasn't much complaining at Cajun Seafood in Tremé, as you can see from the lines. In fact, the Wynn family says they sold over 1,000 pounds a day of boiled crawfish over the weekend. Business was also brisk at Dini Seafood. Chandra Tafisi's family runs 3 restaurants locally, and she says that the lack of extreme cold this winter has helped our seafood supply.
Crawfish have come in strong. We're not at peak yet, but they were really good over Mardi Gras this past weekend. And, you know, shrimp season, you know, the shrimp have been great. Crabs, you know, with the change in the hot to cold affects that some because they like to bury themselves when it's cold. But, you know, we've had some decent crabs coming in.
Over at the West Wego Seafood lot, vendors reported steady sales from customers taking advantage of the abundant supply, like Melinda Williams.
I got 3 pounds of shrimp because I'm making shrimp cocktail.
And that's just part of the bounty available this year.
Yes, sir. These are all fat females with eggs in them.
Holy cow. For WGNO News, I'm LBJ.
And LBJ says everyone he spoke with expects prices to drop as the season progresses. We'll also have our WGNO Crawfish Price Index starting next week on our website, WGNO.com.
Good morning and a happy Thursday. The time now is 5:14 and we are waking up with additional warmth out there. It feels like crawfish season when you step outside because it's spring-like, right? So temperatures at the moment are in the 70s, anywhere from 71 to about 73 in the next couple hours. Yesterday was a warm day, and once again we got close to our record high. Our beach camera at Beau Rivage showcasing a combination on fog and clouds. That's why, yet again, we have a dense fog advisory. So it's February 23rd, and we have been dealing with spring-like conditions for the last few days. We'll continue to the rest of this month through next Tuesday. And then we've got a front that finally brings some lower humidity back. Temperatures right now at the dew point, and that's why you have the fog, especially because there's no wind to break it up. So just south of Dulac, beyond Buras, up towards Lake Pontchartrain, Catherine, and Bourne, and over to the Alabama Gulf Coast near Mobile Bay, we've got the dense fog advisory in effect. If you are encountering any patchy fog, make sure you use your low beams. Our 24-hour temperature change in the range of about 2 to 4 degrees warmer, and as we head into the afternoon, you'll experience those upper 70s to 80s quickly. So right now, anywhere from 70 itself to 73. Buras is our hot spot, but it's not that much warmer than the rest of the viewing area. And wind speeds still remain out of the south. So you've got a 13-mile-per-hour wind right off of the coast in Buras. Otherwise, everybody in the single digits, 0-mile-an-hour winds in reserve in New Orleans proper. And we continue with the hour-by-hour, showcasing an increase in those wind speeds, taking us into the teens across the board by about 10 o'clock. So if you didn't get a chance to secure the Mardi Gras decor yesterday, it was probably flapping around a little bit. Might be best to take it down today. We've got this pattern with us for a little while longer. And we'll head towards spring with a spring-like forecast. Again, that groundhog, talking about 6 more weeks of winter, definitely not the case here. Our Futurecast shows you the satellite and radar picture is going to remain very consistent. Clouds on and off with peaks of sunshine, and then the overall shower chances staying low. But here's the southerly flow right off of the coast, and our afternoon highs anywhere from 80 to 84. So Bogalusa looks like the hot spot at the moment. As you come further south, we see anywhere from 80 to 84 as well. So it's not going to be a whole lot different out there. Morning lows tomorrow are in the 60s, anywhere from 66 to 68. North of the lake, south of the lake, we'll see the exact same thing. Not a huge difference. from the North Shore to South Shore. So here's your humidity value. As you can see, on Monday and a Tuesday, it goes down considerably, and that is once again the arrival of yet another front. And then we'll head into your weekend forecast for these next 6 to 10 days and beyond, looking warm. That's across the entire region. So not getting any breaks across Louisiana until next week at the earliest. Let's check on traffic. It's 5:17 and traffic is brought to you by Chip Forstall. Again, no issues at the moment. We do have those fog advisories. If you encounter any patchy fog, low beams will be best, but no problems with the causeway. Don't see a convoy at the moment on either side of the bridge. Then you head over towards the I-10-610 split, and we got a lot of green on the map over through the Metairie area, 8 minutes into the city, and the Superdome still looking good as well. So even across the river towards the West Bank, no problems so far. Have a wonderful morning. Back to y'all.
I'm Josh Danzig with WhereYat.com and Where You At Magazine. Mardi Gras is behind us and the Lenten season has begun. But there's still plenty to enjoy this weekend with comedy, carnival rides, entertaining theater, and more. Here are Where You At's picks. First, don't miss actor and comedian Cat Williams tomorrow night when he brings his 23andMe tour to the UNO Lakefront Arena. In addition to his stand-up comedy, Williams has appeared in a number of movies like Norbert and Friday After Next. The show will start at 8 p.m. Next, Thrillville Fair returns to the Shrine on Airline from Friday night through March 5th. The fair will feature over 30 amusement rides, carnival games, and special shows such as the Sea Lion Splash and the High Flying Pages. Visit Thrillville's website to learn more about special promos and additional perks. For great entertainment, head out to Slidell's Cutting Edge Theater for their production of Dreamgirls the Musical, running from tomorrow night through March 18th. Dreamgirls follows the trials and tribulations of a Detroit girl group called the Dreams, and the story is heavily inspired by the histories of both the Supremes and Motown Records. Finally, Carnival isn't over just quite yet. This Sunday afternoon, grab your dog and head to Covington for the 29th annual Mardi Paws Parade. This year's theme is Tales from the Barkside and will be led by Carlos, the canine star of the movie Max. Look for the infamous glittered doggy poops for throws. The parade starts at 2 p.m. and proceeds go to the nonprofit Scott's Wish. For more ideas on things to do this weekend, visit WhereYat.com to sign up for our weekly e-blast and have the best go directly to your inbox.
Coming up this half hour, while Mardi Gras festivities are fun-filled, there unfortunately was crime that took place. We'll break down the latest statistics.
And find out why one Louisiana state senator wants to stop insurance companies from charging women extra for car insurance.
Thanks for waking up with us on Good Morning New Orleans. I'm Stephanie Chaydock.
I'm Tamika Lee. Almost 5:30 on a Thursday. How are you feeling, Steph?
Feeling good. I'm loving this forecast. We are in the 80s. I can't complain.
Really?
Summertime in February.
You confuse me with your love of heat and cold.
It's all over the place. As long as it's not snowing.
All right, there you go.
Which apparently it was in LA yesterday. We saw that report on Instagram. I had no idea, but definitely we'll take the 80s over snow or winter-like conditions out there. So once again, we're starting off with some fog at the moment. Another dense fog advisory is issued. Good morning, it's 5:30, and you are waking up to much warmer conditions in the 70s. Yesterday, we saw at least a couple upper 60s at this same hour. So let's check on visibilities across the area. As you can see, the dense fog advisory really is issued just for coastal locations, not dealing with a ton of real visibility issues further inland. But we do have those visibilities looking a little bit less ideal right off the coast. So if you're encountering any patchy fog, your low beams will be best. We'll have those winds picking up as the day goes on. So at that point, improvements coming. Let's check on traffic. It's 5:30, and traffic is brought to you by Chip Forstall. Right now, we continue to see a lot of green on the map here, and the Superdome looks good. No issues as you're traveling over across the river. Same thing. It's still very early, and a lot of people are off of work and school all week, but no problems on the roads for your 4-minute trek across the Crescent City connection. Back to you.
Thanks, Brooke. Well, it was a beautiful weekend in New Orleans, full of Mardi Gras festivities and parades.
Yeah, unfortunately, there was a lot of darkness as the city did not see a break in crime. WGNO's Zach LaBay is live in the studio with a look at the numbers. Zach.
Hey, good morning, Tamika and Seth. Well, while Mardi Gras was not without crime, we did see a significant decline from last Friday to the end of the festival season compared to previous years. Now, shootings are down 6%, carjackings are down 51%, armed robberies are down 17%. But unfortunately, homicides are up by 8%, with 6 homicides reported over Mardi Gras weekend. While revelers were taking in the floats and throws, thieves were taking more than 160 phones, later recovered by the Tangipahoa Sheriff's Office. And although some of those numbers are trending down, 2 people were stabbed with an ice pick on Bourbon Street, and a shooting on I-10 left 2 dead and 3 critically injured. Another shooting brought the crew of Bacchus to a halt when shots rang out on the Uptown route, killing a 15-year-old and injuring 4 others, including a 4-year-old girl.
We did have some victims over this weekend as it relates to Terpsichore, no doubt about it. And our hearts always will remain and go out to those families and those who suffer. But I have to say, overall, we know that we kept this city safe, we kept our visitors safe, we kept our residents safe throughout the city of New Orleans.
And the bond for that alleged shooter was set to $1 million. Now the NOPD is asking for help identifying 3 persons of interest in that shooting during that Bacchus parade. You can see them on your screen right now. They say that they're not wanted on any criminal charges, but they may have information on what led to that shooting. And if you have any information, you're urged to call Crime Stoppers. That number is 822-1111. Reporting in the studio, Zach LaBay, WGNO News.
Thanks, Zach. Meanwhile, the organizers of the effort to recall Mayor Cantrell have submitted their signatures to the Orleans Parish Registrar of Voters office. Organizers say they have more than 49,000 signatures required. If that is validated by the registrar and by the Louisiana Secretary of State's office, then Governor Edwards would call for a recall election.
As you know, you all have been on this journey with us for 6 months. A lot of people didn't believe in us or even want to hear what we had to say. But look where we stand today. Amen. Don't tell me what you can't do when you put your mind to it.
Organizers also have to hand over a duplicate copy of the signatures to the Times-Picayune, according to a court settlement reached earlier this month.
Hey, covering Louisiana, state lawmakers will consider a bill to prevent insurance companies from making women pay more for car insurance. Senator Jay Luno of Alexandria is trying for a second time to remove gender as a risk when it comes to determining car insurance rates. He believes rates should not be based on things that a driver can't control.
And my suggestion would be, if they don't have a legitimate reason to go up on those rates, like they were being actuarially sound before with men, why should they go up now? It doesn't make sense. However, if the only reason is to maintain their level of billions of dollars in profits, well, I guess that makes sense.
And he brought the bill to the legislatures in 2020 and faced opposition from insurance companies. He hopes this year more women will get behind it, hoping to lower their rates. Coming up, there are still some carnival season festivities taking place. Well, we have a preview of this weekend's Crew to Pooch.
And good morning, New Orleans. Your forecast for the afternoon will be warm yet again. No rain on this weekend's parades. We'll be out there in Mandeville. Your forecast coming up.
Khalid, Stefanich Hainon, and meteorologist Brooke Laser.
Well, just when you thought all the Mardi Gras festivities were over, it is now your pup's turn to party. Mandeville's Crew to Pooch Parade and Costume Contest is happening Saturday on the Mandeville Lakefront. This year's dog costume contest will take place during the parade. All the participants will be judged from a viewing stand along the route. Local artist Terrence Osborne and MTV personality Trishelle Canatella will be the judges. All this fun with our four-legged furry friends is for a good cause.
To raise money to provide funds for local animal rescue organizations.
Yeah.
So everything that we do is about earning that money and being able to donate to organizations at the end of the event. And we have animal rescue organizations, dog rescue organizations come to the event and do dog adoptions on the day of.
And the event is co-hosted in partnership with the City of Mandeville and Old Mandeville Business Association. There's an online registration fee of $35 per dog, and WGNO's very own Brooke Laser and Kenny Lopez will MC this pooch party. The theme for the event is The Great Gatsby by Crew de Pooch.
All right, it's going to be a roaring Saturday. Good morning. The time now is 5:40, and we are waking up with temperatures in the 70s, 71 at the moment, plus your dew point is around 70 itself as well. So some fogs out there starting out today, but most of it's coastal. You can see from our beach camera at Beau Rivage that we are dealing with some low-lying cloud cover as well. Here's the dense fog advisory. It's going to remain in effect until this morning right off the coast, and that's all the way west towards, as you can see, Dulac, and then you've got Buras up through New Orleans with Lake Pontchartrain, Bourne, and Catherine included over to Biloxi and even Mobile Bay. So our visibilities at the moment aren't too concerning, right? They're up above 2 miles in nearly every location, but if you do encounter any patchy fog, your low beams will be best. Here's the 24-hour temperature change, anywhere from a degree to 3 or 4 compared to yesterday. So everybody's starting out in the 70s as we continue into the rest of your morning. Our wind speeds will be rising today, so maybe you didn't take down the Mardi Gras decor just yet. You are going to want to secure those flags and the buntings, but it might be a good time to do it just because we're going to have this pattern with us a while longer. So temperatures remain in the 70s consistently. We'll get closer to the 80s before lunchtime. Futurecast showcases a combination on clouds and sun all the way into your weekend. We've got a very consistent forecast for Saturday and Sunday. The next front really not coming until Monday into Tuesday. So our afternoon highs will be anywhere from 80 itself to 85, feeling more like the 90s once you factor in that humidity. Remember to drink plenty of water, stay indoors when you can, and if not, then the shade's always a good option. Morning lows will be in the upper 60s tomorrow, meaning close to 70 degrees yet again on both sides of the lake. So we'll continue with these humidity values finally on their way down, approaching Tuesday. At that point, it will feel a little bit more seasonal. But until then, our temperature outlook remains warm for the entire area from Texas all the way over to the Virginias. Of course, Louisiana included in the red. So here is your 7-day forecast. Again, major changes not really coming anytime soon. Even though we do have a front coming through to bring humidity down, it's sort of a less humid front. Not going to change temperatures a whole lot as we approach next Tuesday and Wednesday. Of course, at that point, we welcome March officially. Each and every morning into the overnight period, you can expect those 60s. So have a great one. Enjoy the warmth while it lasts. Could always be more winter-like, and we're grateful that it's not. Seth?
Thanks, Brooke. Coming up, a deadly shooting in Orlando leaves 3 people dead. We'll tell you the latest on the investigation. Well, this morning, 3 people are dead in Orlando, Florida after a day-long shooting spree.
Yeah, a young girl and a TV news employee were among those killed. ABC's Andrew Dimbert has the story.
To be advisory of multiple gunshot wound calls in the Hialeah Street area.
Tragedy in Central Florida after sheriff's deputies say 3 people were killed in a shooting spree, including a 9-year-old girl and a TV journalist covering one of the initial shootings.
So I want to acknowledge what a horrible day this has been for our community and our media partners.
Condolences from other journalists pouring in overnight. Investigators say a news photographer and a reporter for Spectrum News were on the scene of a homicide investigation in an unmarked vehicle when the gunman returned to the scene and shot them. One of the journalists was killed. Officials say the gunman then ran into a nearby home before shooting a mother and her 9-year-old girl.
No one in our community, not a mother, not a 9-year-old, and certainly not news professionals, should become the victim of gun violence in our community.
19-year-old Keith Melvin Moses was arrested, charged with the killings. No word overnight on a motive. Authorities say Moses has a lengthy criminal history that includes aggravated battery, assault with a deadly weapon, and gun charges. Meanwhile, Spectrum News releasing a statement overnight saying, "We are deeply saddened by the loss of our colleague and the other lives senselessly taken today. This is a terrible tragedy for the Orlando community." The mother of that 9-year-old girl and the other Spectrum News crew member are in critical condition in the hospital as police try to determine what was behind the suspect's rampage. Andrew Dimbert, ABC News, New York.
In today's Tech Bites, a simpler Uber. The rideshare service is updating its app to personalize the experience. Changes include easier access to saved locations and a streamlined method of ordering rides and deliveries. Also, some iPhone users will be able to track rides on their lock screen. A new Samsung feature can make a copy of its user's voice. The feature uses AI, allowing people to answer a call by typing a text message. Then your voice responds to the call. It can come in handy if you get a call in a place where you can't speak out loud. For now, it's only available in Korean. Finally, Spotify's new AI feature DJ is meant to better personalize the music listening experience. The feature delivers a curated selection of songs. For now, DJ is only available to Spotify's premium subscribers. Those are your Tech Bites. Have a great day.
A reminder this morning to tune in Saturday night for our special honoring Black History Month, sharing our stories. The hour-long special is hosted by LBJ, Christopher Leach, and myself. It follows our 10 p.m. newscast. And we will continue to honor Black history through the rest of this month. Brooke?
Good morning and a happy February. You would not necessarily know it's February looking at the 7-day forecast, right? Today, yet again, we will be in the 80s for highs. And yesterday, we were dealing with similar conditions. So right now, starting off with a little bit of a difference because there's more fog out there. Right off the coast, as we head into the weekend, temperatures remain very similar as well. Each and every night, overnight, temperatures will be in the 60s, so you're waking up to warmth as well. Let's check on traffic. It's 5:53, and traffic is brought to you by Chip Forstall. We are still not dealing with too many issues. A lot of people off of work and school. So 4 minutes across the Crescent City connection. Should have a nice sunrise today to greet you, though there is some cloud cover. And then near the Superdome, a lot of green as well. Here's your 8-minute drive towards the Metairie area. So far, so good. Have a great, safe morning. We'll update you if anything changes.
Mardi Gras has come and gone.
Yes.
But we have so many throws and beads.
You do.
This is true. I don't have as many beads as I normally do just because I have so many. But best throw I caught this year, I know Brooke caught this as well, the glowing gloves.
Yes.
This is the first time I've seen this.
So Hermes, when they rolled, everyone, it was freezing that night.
Okay.
So everyone on the floats had these on, and some of the dancers and the students, they have these glowing gloves on. And so I'm like, wow, that's kind of cool.
Glowing gloves, like they're
white, and if you hit a button on each side, and it has different like blink, blink, blink.
It's like a.
It's very
that's so
it's
smart.
Very nice. Yeah, and I know that it was going to be a throw until I caught it, and I thought it was a fanny pack because it was just white, and I said, are these the glowing
perfection
fanny packs? You love a fanny pack.
I know, I love a fanny pack. I didn't catch one this year. I did last year, but anyway, I put them right on, and they kept my hands warm.
Wow.
Thank you.
Best. There's nothing better than being in a parade, needing something, and catching it.
Yes.
Yes.
That's so fun. What about you, Brooke? What did you catch? That was your favorite.
I caught the gloves, so that's at the very top of my list, but I also caught a pair of socks from Hermes. So
What does Hermes? How did they know it was going to be cold on their throw?
Mardi Gras socks. They were throwing all the layers this year, and again, it was freezing. I was downtown, so the wind chill was really adding a factor. Very grateful, pumped about it to say the least. Also caught a great bath bomb from Iris.
A bath bomb?
A bath bomb,
Okay.
shaped like a fleur-de-lis.
They're getting so creative these days.
I know.
I have no idea
Contact
what's
case,
happening.
Contact lens case.
I caught that as well.
From Iris. And I got, this is my definite favorite, takes the cake, a head wrap for when I'm taking a bath that says Iris, like pull the hair back.
Oh, that's
man,
cute.
that's so
They've got some
fun.
good stuff.
Yeah, I didn't spa set.
Catch anything.
Oh.
You know, I was too busy in the back in the section going. I didn't catch anything. But I did ride in Legion of Mars, and I did my little hat. I wore it every day all through Mardi Gras. You know, the camo hat.
That was cute.
So that's
bucket hat.
Yeah, my little
with the
bucket
string.
hat. So that's So I literally wore that the entire Mardi Gras season. So I didn't catch it, but that's my favorite throw of the year. I don't know. Every year is different.
Some good stuff.
Yes, so sweet. All right, I gotta get some of those gloves maybe next year.
I know.
Interesting.
Bring it back.
More than beads. All right, guys. Stay tuned for our 6 o'clock hour.